Okay, so that's it, guys. And she had to explain to us, Nigeria right now plays in Division 2 at the World Team Championships. Yeah. When you get to Division 1, that's the elite division where you meet the Germans, the Chinese, yes. And she's telling us now that if we don't go, you go down to Division 3.
Automatically.
Yeah. You're not going up, you're coming down. So yes. you can't stay on. I could feel her pain, listening to her, it's really sad, It's just that I think the Federation is overwhelmed. They have good ideas, good intentions. I just think they're overwhelmed and they need support.
I mean, how much do you need to get table tennis going? I just try to imagine if you have 10 boards, you're creating 10 future stars.
Growing the game is different from trying to sustain a momentum, which is what these top athletes are demanding for. But if you're talking about growing the game, table tennis is such a sport that you don't need that much. And the interest is there. Just drop bats and put the table. The kids will surround the table. They want to play. Everybody wants to play. Right. Everybody loves you. You don't need to have muscles. All you need is a brain. You don't need to be bigger than your opponent.
60, 70 and you play.
Yeah, you can be 5 as long as you are tall enough. You're taller than the table. I even see kids that are just barely,
on the table,
and they still want to play. So growing the sport, I think that is relatively easy to do. But ensuring that you keep people like Aaron Okodri satisfied.
That's right.
I mean, going to competitions,
all giving them coaches. She insinuated that by saying you can't be playing by yourself, and what that means is that I don't have a backroom star.
She said it. I'm leading this lady, but her coach knows why.
Talking to me.
And then her coach is telling Dina Mesher how to turn things around. And then nobody's talking to Edem Ofiong, so how does she want to beat Dina Mesher or even Nadine El Dawati? So it's difficult.
Big problem. Big problem. It's systemic as well too.
I think we need to do a lot to ensure that our top stars don't go down, and that is just by keeping them up there. And they need a lot. It's not easy. We've always talked about the crew that follows Omar Assar, and you look at Aaron Okodri and maybe just one or two people.
Aaron Okodri and Segun Toriola.
And then they said that's what happens most times. Shegun was lucky to have Segun in Sudan, because, and it paid off.
Yeah, it did pay off against Omar in the final of the African.
Of course, it's capital intensive, and that's the picture that we're getting. And governments need to show seriousness if they want anything. But if government is content with, go to China and win, and let's do PR, maybe that's all. But if you're really looking at sports as a way to get youths off the street, as a way to do maybe what something like Nollywood has become, then you need to put your money where your mouth is. And it's a lot of money.
Yeah, but how long have we been talking about this now?
And if we're saying, I was trying to count the number of times that Edem Ofiong said it's difficult. She was going almost over 10 times saying it's difficult, it's not easy, it's difficult, it's not easy. But against all odds, some of them have been able to put this country's name internationally, talking table tennis. So I think they need our support. That's it. That's the update coming out of table tennis in Nigeria. We just gave you an opportunity to listen to Edem Ofiong. We're still trying to get Segun Toriola. He's the man of the moment. Segun Toriola going for a record 7th Olympic Games in Brazil. We want to wish him all the best of luck. And he speaks to us. We'll get to find out how he's feeling over that one. Let's talk about match day 1 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. The NPFL is back. And what a way to get us talking. 4 away victories. And I'm saying, wow, this is what we want for our football. That's particularly with the level of competitive play we saw in Kano.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll just quickly run through the results. No one saw this coming. Rivers defeating Rivers United defeating.
Not surprised to me at all. Not surprised to me at all. Not with anybody we've seen so far in preseason.
Okay, let me say I didn't see it coming. Let me put it that way. I was privileged to see this game, and to me, I feel it's 2 points lost for Ikorodu United. It ended 1-1 against Abia Warriors. Chisom Shikatara graced the fans with his presence.
So that means all the talks of he's gone here, he's gone there, put to rest. He's still with Abia Warriors.
Well, through unofficial means, I discovered that the young man is actually on his way out.
Okay, but for now, he played this game against.
But he played that game. Okay, Nasarawa United lost to, as people, like you said, somebody paying them back for what they did to the big team.
That's the one I didn't see coming at all. On Friday, we talked about how MFM will be facing a baptism of fire in Nasarawa, but look at what has happened there. They went there with a lot of water, so they couldn't feel the fire.
Heartland and Warri Wolves, one of the 3 games that ended in a draw, goalless draw. This one, Shooting Stars.
Look at that.
Bad start for Kadri Kana.
I don't know. A bad start for Kadri Kana.
Yeah.
Bad start for the new management of Shooting. I thought a lot of things were being rearranged, but that doesn't look too good. They lost to Lobby in that one. Still other results. El Kanemi lost at home to Wiki Tourist, one of the away victories. And this one, the Promise Keepers, I don't know. You just have to pay them attention.
That's
now.
right.
You just have to.
They scored first through Friday Ubong, and then Sunshine started to come back.
Yeah, I think Okiki, I forgot his name, got that goal, the goal for Sunshine. And I'll play close attention to Aqua United with some of the things they've been able to do. And let's see if this one for me is true an interesting game, and this is the future of Nigerian football. If you ask me, Giwa FC taking on Ifeanyi Uba. I wish that we have more of this kind of guys in the privately owned clubs, and another away victory in that one, getting us excited. I wish all the 38 weeks that we'll see will be as exciting as they won. I hope the trend doesn't stop.
That's
where
right.
teams can just go away, play good football, and win.
Yeah, and get the results that they deserve. That's the key. And I said on Friday as well to Austin, if you remember that, I won't be surprised if Aqua United travel to Sunshine Stars and get a positive result. No surprise to me at all. With the way they've been going, I said something about them. It's very hard to stop positive momentum sometimes, and that's how Aqua United
Coming
have
with
been
a
playing.
very huge energy
All season. In pre-season, they took it all the way to Congo as well to win in the Confederation
United
Cup.
and Sunshine Stars.
Yeah, so it's not surprised for me they got 1-1 draw in this one.
1-1 draw, good one for the Nigeria Professional Football League, because Aqua, traveled from Abuja after the Charity Cup against Enyimba, came to Akure, and then they didn't stop. They didn't show respect to the home team.
And I think, guys, what again we should talk about is that, people got so much love for the NPFL. It was trending so much on Friday, and I wasn't surprised with the turnout. When I was at the Onikon Stadium, fans just came out. I feel we could still do better, but now
of course,
the LMC have a job on their hands.
Big one.
Don't allow
this momentum to drop.
Don't lose it. Stimulate this interest.
That's right.
On the day when you had the FA Cup and people still came out, back in those days, you watch the FA Cup and you monitor the local league with your phones, your iPads and stuff. But now we come to watch the local league and monitor what is happening in England with our iPads and all that stuff where we can connect to the internet. And I think it's good.
That's right.
And I think we are winning over the skeptics. People who are saying, "Oh, there's nothing good." Coming out of the local league, and my opinion, there's another team I'm watching out for because of the way they've recruited. Canopilas.
And then look at that goal, Austin. Worked.
Well taken goal. Yeah,
That's
worked.
That's sunshine for you. They played this sort of football last season, and when we expected them to, sustain the momentum,
surprise they are
or
called.
even stay focused, they are Akure Gunners.
No surprise they're called the Akure Gunners.
They tailed off a bit last season,
Yeah.
and I'm really worried for them this season as well. So you mentioned Prince Agre
That's right.
earlier. He's left already, and Tunji
Adeniji
is left as well. So I wonder the kind of firepower that they have this season that can actually fire them into the
players will always
come and go.
Players will
That's
come and
the
go.
nature
The
of the
club
game.
will stay. Pillars, for instance, they've been able to
Yeah, but
keep
it matters.
some of their players, and then last season we saw them, finish in a surprising 8th on the log.
Yeah, but when you lose quality players, you've got to replace them with even better players.
We'll
I'm not sure what they brought in for Sunshine Stars this season.
By the results, we'll judge. When we
they
begin to
started-
see,
back
when
in
we begin
George,
to see games,
The referee should blame himself for that one. Getting the ball and then letting it go.
There are a lot of teams to look out for. I was talking about Canopilas, and now they've recruited some of the best hands in the domestic. Ifeanyi Matthew, the guy we just talked
Prince
about,
Agre.
Prince Agre, a lot of, and they still have some of their Gambo
Mohamed as well.
still there.
Bala Mohamed is also there.
I think you got to go for them. In
Gambo, got to
So
go.
it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting this season with what we just saw on
right.
day one.
That's right.
I just hope the issues of player welfare will not raise his ugly head again. Crowd trouble, will not raise.
Do you have any complaints about
officiating? No.
From any of the centers?
It's not even something. Yeah, it's not even something we talk about anymore. And then I'm hoping another thing: infighting. There will be no infighting.
That's right.
And everything will go smoothly. And all our teams on the continent will enjoy playing in a league as good as this.
So that's the story of match day 1 of the Nigeria Professional Football League. We love it. 17 goals scored. And then what about that crowd in Kano? You saw that crowd in Kano that came out to watch Kano Pillars beat Enugu Rangers. This is what we love about our football. Let's see highlights of that game between Kano Pillars and Enugu Rangers. And I'll come back. So much to talk about. Don't go anywhere. Stay.